What kind of places are crowded?
I think places like rock concerts or football matches, stadiums are crowded, but at the same time, zoos are also very crowded, I think.
Do you like to go to crowded places?
Yes, I like to describe myself as an extrovert. So going to crowded places helps me interact with new people, make new friends. So I think crowded places are preferable for me, yes.
So why do some people like to go to the crowded places?
I think the atmosphere of crowded places is very intense, and people might go there to meet new acquaintances, make new friends, and also witness what a crowded places actually look like. You know, the atmosphere, it can give you goosebumps. So it gives me goosebumps. So yeah, crowded places might be preferable for those.
Are there many animals or birds where you live?
Yes, actually where I live, my house has a German Shepherd as a guard dog. And at the same time, there are many birds in my area. So usually around 6 o'clock in the morning, the birds start to chirp and it instantly wakes me up from my sleep.
How often do you watch programs or read articles about wild animals?
I think twice or thrice a week when I'm scrolling through my TV, sometimes National Geographic shows up and I watch their wildlife programs. I find it very fascinating how close a camera can get to animals like lions and tigers. It's incredible.
Have you ever been to a zoo or a wildlife park?
Yes, I went to many zoos many times, but the one time, the most memorable one in fact was when I went to Sylhet. I saw some snakes, pythons wrapped around in cages, and that was very frightening for me. But at the same time, I saw monkeys wearing glasses, and that was actually very amusing. So contrasting emotions for me, and yes, that was the time I went to a zoo.
Would you like to have a job working with animals?
Yes, for sure. I think they're a part of nature, and working with animals will help me open up a new perspective in terms of what the animals feel, how they live. It's a new part of life, so I'd definitely love to witness that someday, yes.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of part 1. Let's move on to part 2. You have to describe a website you use that helps you a lot in your work or studies. This is your cue card. It's a pencil. You can make notes if you wish. From now, your time starts. Okay, would you like to start now?
Yes, so this website is called physicsandmathstutor.com. It offers resources regarding my curriculum, and I use it every time I sit to study, and that is mainly because my syllabus requires me to do a lot of question papers for my exams. This website provides you with all the latest question papers, and also provides you with old question papers if you want to have a better understanding of the old syllabus. And I think this website reduces my reliance on school and coaching because I can solve problems on my own without having to consult my teachers, which I feel like makes me more independent. And my books also have a lot of problems. And sometimes if I am having difficulties, this website has a section called Solution Bank, and it will give you all the solutions regarding your book problems as well. So I don't have to wait till the next day to ask my teacher regarding this problem. I can instantly go to the website, search it up, and it will give you detailed solutions with steps regarding the problem. And this helps me build my confidence and focus as a student. And I recommend it to and without this website, I think studying at home would be useless. Without this website, I could only study at school. I wouldn't be able to study by myself. So I feel like with this website, it changes everything, the way I see my studies, and it makes you independent as a person and as a student.
Okay, thank you very much. May I have the cue card, please?
Sure.
And the pencil. Thank you very much. Let's move on to part 3, and I have several questions in this part. Why do some people find the internet addictive?
I think people find the internet addictive because of the vast majority of options that the internet provides these days. If you have a problem, you can search it up on the internet. It will instantly give you a solution. Mm-hmm. If you're feeling sick, you can search up the symptoms and the internet will give you advice. So because of things like that, I think people find it addictive.
What would the world be like without the internet?
I think without the internet, the world would be hopeless. People wouldn't know about what's happening in other areas of the world, and the internet helps raise awareness regarding many problems, and this helps educate the world as a whole and as a community.
Do you think that the way people use the internet may change in the future?
Absolutely. With the inventions such as AI and ChatGPT, nowadays people don't even need to write reports or essays. They can just search it up on ChatGPT and they will write it for them. So I think in the future people will start to rely on the internet more than they currently do. So I think in that way the usage can change.
What are the ways that social media can be used for positive purposes?
I think for problems such as climate change or global warming, people can spread awareness regarding these things. And since social media has such a high audience, you can connect to people of all age, and as a result, it can help make the world a better place.
Why do some individuals post highly negative comments about other people on social media?
I think with the way social media is right now, any bad thing about yourself or any bad comment can completely ruin your reputation. So if an individual has an enemy and they want to cause problems for him, they can simply just write something bad about them in the internet, and people will start to think all kinds of things, and that can destroy a person's reputation.
Do you think that companies' main form of advertising will be social media in the future?
Yes, absolutely, because as I said before, the social media platform has users of all age, not just old, not too young, of all ages. Nowadays in newspapers, only I'd say old people are preferred to newspapers, but social media is a platform where people of all age can use. So if a company wants to promote their product, social media will be the perfect way to send that message, because it will attract all the people's minds, all ages.
The last question is it important to compare your life to what you see on social media?
I don't think so, because I think social media can set very high expectations for yourself, and if you don't match those expectations, then it could be very demoralizing. So you see in social media, celebrities are running around with their fancy cars and rich houses. So by seeing that, it shouldn't be fair to compare your lifestyle with them, because you might not necessarily have access to them. So as a result, I think you should be happy with what you have instead of comparing yourself with other people in social media.
Thank you, Faiz.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.